Imagine waking up tomorrow. No house, no phone, no supermarket, no bed, no electricity. Nothing. Just you and the wild. This was normal for almost every human who ever lived. So how did ancient humans survive? How did they find food, stay warm, raise children, and avoid becoming dinner for predators? Today, we're traveling thousands of years into the past to discover how ancient humans really lived. When people imagine ancient humans, they often picture everyone living in caves. But that's only partly true. Some groups used caves as temporary shelters. Others built simple huts from branches, animal skins, grass, and bones. Their homes were constantly changing because many ancient humans were nomadic. Instead of staying in one place, they followed animals and seasonal food sources. If food disappeared, they moved. If winter arrived, they moved. If danger increased, they moved again. Their entire world was constantly on the move. Finding food was a daily challenge. There were no refrigerators, no restaurants, and certainly no food delivery apps. Ancient humans hunted animals like deer, bison, wild horses, and mammoths. But hunting wasn't easy. A single mistake could mean serious injury or death. Many hunts involved teamwork. Groups worked together to surround prey and drive it into traps or dangerous terrain. Women, children, and elders often gathered fruits, roots, nuts, berries, and edible plants. In many cases, gathered foods provided a large part of the group's diet. Every day was a struggle to answer one simple question: what's for dinner? If there was one invention that transformed human life forever, it was fire. Fire provided warmth during freezing nights. It scared away dangerous predators. It allowed humans to cook food. And cooked food changed everything. Cooking made food easier to digest. It reduced harmful bacteria. And it allowed humans to get more energy from what they ate. For ancient humans, losing fire could be a disaster. Some groups carried burning embers whenever they traveled to ensure the flame never died. Fire wasn't just useful, it was survival itself. Winter was one of humanity's greatest enemies. Without central heating, survival depended on preparation. Ancient humans wore clothing made from animal hides and fur. These natural materials trapped heat remarkably well. Some shelters were insulated with grass, moss, and animal skins. People stayed close together to share body heat. Food was stored whenever possible. And a harsh winter could wipe out entire groups. Yet somehow, our ancestors endured. Ancient humans were not at the top of the food chain. Far from it. Lions, hyenas, wolves, bears, and other predators viewed humans as potential prey. At night, every strange sound mattered. Every rustle in the darkness could signal danger. Groups survived through cooperation. More eyes meant better protection. More people meant greater safety. Being alone was often extremely risky. One of humanity's greatest survival tools wasn't strength. It was teamwork.
One of humanity's greatest survival tools wasn't strength. It was teamwork. Ancient humans didn't spend every moment hunting. Many daily activities filled their time. Making tools, repairing clothing, collecting wood, preparing food, teaching children, sharing stories. Storytelling played a huge role in survival. Stories passed down knowledge about dangerous animals, safe routes, useful plants, and important lessons. Long before books existed, knowledge traveled through stories. Children learned by watching. There were no classrooms, no homework, no textbooks. Education happened through experience. Young humans observed adults hunting, gathering, building shelters, and making tools. Entire communities helped raise children. Everyone played a role. Teaching wasn't a separate activity. It was part of everyday life. Today, we live surrounded by technology. Lights, cars, computers, buildings. But for over 95% of human history, none of these things existed. Ancient humans survived freezing winters, dangerous predators, food shortages, and a world filled with uncertainty. Yet through intelligence, cooperation, and determination, they succeeded. Every modern human carries the legacy of those survivors. The next time you turn on a light switch or order food with a single tap, remember this: your ancestors once survived an entire world without any of it. And somehow, they made it work.